Well, you can hear the crowd. They're watching the replays, that the same ones that you're watching at home on the big screen here, and they're roaring with the slow motion, well, the up and down of the slow motion. Api Naivo, his 34th international. These guys have come from all over the world to play with Fiji, including Ali Ferretti there. Must be feeling on top of the world the way his team is playing here, and his wife, remember, had the baby during the playing of the last game against Japan. Here comes Rui Vandra, and it's a nice run here by Rawanga, and now it is Sawambu, but he's called back. Oh boy.
Referee Tony Spreadby is having a special game tonight. He's letting the players sort things out, and it was just that pass there. The delivery didn't go forward, or didn't go backwards, I should say. It came forward. One thing you don't want to do when you play Fiji is you don't want them to get their tails up. Once they get confidence, once they get some points on the board, well, very rarely do you pull them back. Scotland need to regroup. They need to get some ball in some territory positions and start driving through the forward, committing a lot of the Fijian players. Greg Smith down, receiving a little bit of attention.
Well, this is the first game of 3 wonderful games in the Rugby World Cup today. Later today, the other power representative from the Pacific. There is Mac McCallion, and behind him Jim Blair, the coach and the trainer of the Fijian team, and he's worried about Greg Smith, no doubt. And a good run here by Rasila. But this is the first game. Samoa later against South Africa, Australia against Ireland, to cap off a real triple treat today. You hear the referee talking about the flies then? Willie, I think I did. Maybe he swallowed a couple. It's possible, you know. We love this country, but boy, sometimes she can be strolling on the street, swallow a fly. I don't know why. Well, we want to have Greg Smith back. He's a powerful figure in Fijian rugby. Of course, he's a man who's been very prominent in New Zealand rugby. And this is his world at the moment. There's Ian McGeechan, retiring from the coaching role at the end of this World Cup to take over as Director of Rugby for the Scottish Rugby Union. What a wonderful career he had as a player, and then in and out of the coaching world, the Scots and the British Lions. Redpath. Patterson in a hurry. Excellent throwing. Musesi Rauluni, Nicky Little, Seru Rambeni, and there is Tuilevu. The tackles were missed there, the first couple anyway. Kuli Sawambu is one of the Yamaha players in the team. Nicky Little. There is big Rasila. As we hear the first skirl of the pipes here. And I hope for Scottish rugby's sake they are inspirational, because they're really just holding the line at the moment. Here's one that touches the sideline, so that is out. Lingairi. This is very typical of him. Sorry, it's Rui Vandra. What does the referee say?
It was a penalty, so therefore it went out on touch. It's the Scottish throw.
Yeah, well picked, Willie. It was a penalty. So, of course, Scotland have the throw in. Perhaps the crowd don't quite appreciate that rule. It was happening a bit quick for me too, I must say. Epeli Rui Vandra throwing to himself and then taking off. See Greg Smith back there about number 6 in the line out, and they've won it. He mauled it off the Scottish jumpers. Here is Metcalf. That's all a bit sluggish. Now Logan. Lost forward by Hines.
Knock on, scrum wide.
The best possible way to attack this Fijian team is straight through the middle. Mather there, Cameron Mather, always in support like all good open side flankers, and then Nathan Hines coming in.
Waiting back row, please.
Just a word about the touch judge down there. We see Paul Honus as the touch judge. That's a rarity. He didn't start the match as the touch judge. I did notice that Andre Watson was holding the flag on the far side and had his hand across his forehead, and he's left the field and has been replaced. So maybe the heat is affecting people down here. It's certainly a warm one today in Sydney.
Time on.
Yeah, time on. New pair of shorts there for Stuart Grimes, and that's good work by Hines. Redpath. Patterson infield to Henderson. So actually Redpath signalled a shot at goal before the play had stopped.
Thank you. Now this thing, tackle the third man, he went in the side. Okay? Should leave it.
Well, even on the penalty stakes, Tony Spreadbury is really controlling the game superbly in the opening 30 minutes. This was the last part of it. You are entitled to do that. The penalty was given just prior to that, where the Fijian players had come in from the side and infringed.
So you've seen him many times for Gala and Edinburgh Rugby. Now at the scrum half. He has settled down, and through it goes. Chris Patterson makes the score 7 points to 3.
Now they talk about the turning points of the game, and it's always the 10 minutes prior to the half and the 10 minutes after. It is crucial for Scotland that they close the gap.
One thing we've got to say, Willie, is that while Fiji have dominated and they've had some exciting moments and the ball has bounced about, the score at the moment is 7 points to 3. And so Scotland at least can say that they have held the line. So Big Grimes goes high. Bullock is the passer. Here is the expert Taylor, but that's Bulamai Murray, a very good tackle. That was outside the 22, but we heard that from referee Spreadbury, so a good kick from Patterson, bounced inside the field of play and across the touchline.
Lovely wipers kick. It was all done from the kick-off, from the line out, I should say.
There's big Ipirimi Rawonga. Away goes Bruce Douglas. Tom Smith, number 1, Redpath. Running into the sunshine, there's Townsend. Well, this is a pretty comfortable position for Scotland here for another shot at goal from Patterson. about 26 or 27 metres out.
That's where the tackle occurred. And have a look at number 1 and 6. There it was, Willemai Murray coming in from the side, and also Rasila, the prop for Fiji.
Game, but the last couple of penalties have been very stupid, all right? I don't want to start using the card, but let's tell him to work with me, please. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Work with me is what he's asking the Fijians to do.
Well, it's always a good sign if a referee is saying that, work with me, and the game will flow and go. But you can't break the laws of the game. So 2 penalties there of the same nature, given this man shot at goal within 2 minutes. So it's on its way again, and a second penalty by Patterson. 7-6, Fiji still leading.
How important is it that straight away after you receive a penalty or a try that you secure the kickoff? Scotland, 2 kickoffs, nothing to show for it. Nicky Little should put it right on the spot again.
Time off, please. Can I have the physio, please, for Fiji, and the doctor? Doctor, please.
I think this might be about Greg Smith.
You haven't ran for the last 5 minutes. I want the doctor on, please.
Yeah, he's not well.
Thank you. Time off, please.
He went to the back of the line out there at one stage. And McCallion, Coach McCallion.
Since that trick is very slow, I'm concerned you're happy with, please. Keep working with me, boys. It's very positive so far. Thank you, silly penalties.
Fiji doctor is Eddie McCraig. Well, he's a sensible guy, Greg Smith. I know that he will feel... he'll know that he'll feel that he's no good if he's not 100%. Because it's a critical effort that's coming in today. The reserve hooker is Nathaniel Seru.
He doesn't look 100% to me, and Matt McCallion's probably sending a message down there to for Seru to get warmed up. Captain Fiji for 5 seasons, you wouldn't want to lose his experience, but then again, you can't carry anybody in a game of this magnitude.
The kick-off, 10 minutes to go till half-time, where they could get in and give him a good rest and session with ice, but there is Smith. We'll keep an eye on him in the game. That's Alec Ferretti back there, and Lingari. Stuart Grimes. Bullock.
Leave it white. Leave it white.
Redpath. Little.
Go. Short arm.
You could hear them all say thank you, all the Fijian players. Nicky Little, in all his experience, took the quick tap. The Scottish team weren't back 10 metres. And Tony Spreadbury said, fellas, I want to let Fiji have a penalty.
Hold forward, wait, step on.
So there's a high bounce, and Metcalf gets pressured by Dowdell, thrown down. Now here goes Simon Daniele. He's a big one on the wing for Scotland, a new player for them. Simon Daniele, and he really got thumped there. Look at the bounce here. Well, that was at the result of the bounce, and there's Metcalf thrown away. And here's Daniele, and a good chase on him by Sawambu. Oh, and there was quite a strong hit on him by Dowdell. A jolt across the side of his face on the forearm. Now, didn't Dowdell do a couple of weeks for that? Now here is Nathaniel Seru. So the change has been made at hooker, and that's I think that's common sense by Fiji. They've lost a lot of experience, but in comes Seru, and there is Daniele.
Thank you. Relax, guys. It's not going yet. We're not going yet. Relax.